Then good morning to all of you. Today I'm going to discuss. Let me check the voice. Okay. Hope my voice is clear to you. Okay. Good morning, Kanak, Taniska. Now, in this, I'm going to discuss the next topic. The topic name is entrepreneur skill first. So, what we'll do here, we'll go through the question to theory. Means, we'll discuss here all the questions and all the questions would cover the entire unit. So, if you have the Saraswati publication book, you can open the page number 113 and this is a complete exercise and see you. First question of the exercise is define corporation business. Okay, the answer of the question is the business that is owned by its shareholders, means all those business which is shared by its shareholder is known as corporate business. And what happens in the Okay, I'm getting internet connection lost. Okay, now the next answer for the question is independent photographers and small landscape companies and is freelancer, writers and personal trainers. These are the business which is owned by a single person. Okay, now the freelancer means you can do a particular job by yourself. Writers and personal trainers, they are the examples of sole entrepreneurship business. Now the next question is state two differences between private corporation and public corporation. Means you have to give the two difference between the private and public corporation. See, we have written the answer. First is private corporation and second is public corporation. In the private corporation, the stocks or share is issued to a limited number of shareholders. See, generally what happens in private sector corporation, the share of the company is given to the limited number of shareholders. But in public corporation, the share or stock is issued to the all willing shareholders. Means they give the share to all the willing, those who want to take the share, they can purchase from the public corporation. And it is given to all the publics, and this is for limited people. This is, can get the stock from the public private corporation. Next point is it does not need to meet the strict security and exchange commission. Means there is no any security exchange related restriction. But in the public sector there is security traded on the stock exchange. Means there are some securities are there. See what happens in the example. I am taking the example, you can get it from the example. Example is TCS, Tata Consultancy Services here. This is a private corporation. Now ICICI Bank and etc. There are so many banks are there, so it is at the private corporation. But in the public corporation, LIC, ONGC and FCI, Food Corporation of India, and Oil and Natural Gas Corporation and Life Insurance Corporation. These are the public corporation. The example of public corporation. Now the question for the second practical exercise. Name and explain 4 responsibilities for entrepreneurship in a developing country India. See what is question is asking. Question is asking you have to give the name and responsibility of entrepreneurship in developing country India. You have to give the responsibility. First is capital formation and economic development. I hope my voice is clear to you. Let me check. At the last I would give you time to ask the question. Taniska and Kanak is live. So I'll give you the time. If you get any confusion or related to any question, I'll explain it in detail. Okay. See, here it helps in capital formation and leads to industrial and economic development of a country. Generally, what happens? Capital formation and economic development. How it is formed? It is lead the industrial development and economic development also lead from this entrepreneurship. Second is create employment opportunity. Generally, what happens? It creates the opportunity, employment opportunity. See, there what in unemployment is major concern for the developing country and underdeveloped countries. So it creates employment for general people. Example is Startup India. This is a government initiative, and Make in India. These are the government initiative which creates the employment opportunity for the large number of people, and they become the independent on yourself. This is the employment opportunity is created by this one. Next is balanced regional growth. See, balanced regional growth means what? If an entrepreneur sets a unit in a rural or semi-urban area, it only leads to job opportunity, and which is in turn reduces migration from rural to urban areas. It also develops infrastructure of that region. Generally, what happens if the business is set up in any particular rural area? What is stop? First of all, it creates the job opportunity of that area. Along with this, it reduces the migration. Means those people who are coming from village to urban area for their job, they can get the job in the same area. So there is no migration. Migration means moving the people from one place to another place for their requirement. That is the migration. And along with this, if the particular company is set up in any area, it develops the infrastructure. Along with there is development of schools, medicals, and hospitals, or are there. Means it means that in that area the infrastructure is developed. Along with this, third point is lower cost of product, improved standard of living. Generally, what happens if the entrepreneurs use highly advanced technology and latest techniques, which result in lower cost of production, it gives the greater benefit to customers and improve standard of living. Generally, what happens if any businessman is set up in a in a particular area, along with this they use the advanced technology and latest techniques. What happens? There would be more product. If there would be the more product, automatically it would be the cost would be the lower, and it gives the greater benefit to the customers and improve the standard of living. Now the next point of the question is GDP and per capita income. If a country witnesses economic growth, then its GDP, gross domestic product, and per capita income also grows. Generally, what happens if any unit is set up in a particular area? First of all, it gives a great contribution to the country, to a particular country, by giving the economic growth. In economic growth, it improves the per capita income of the particular person. If it increase, then GDP would increase. If the GDP will increase, it would increase the economic growth would be of that country. Now the next question is, name any 5 rewards that an employer achieves after a successful internship. देखिए क्वेश्चन क्या बोल रहे हैं कि you have to write any 5 rewards. What the rewards they get after their successful of their business in any areas. See, first of all, what are the rewards they get? First is being a boss. Those who have set up the business, if their business is successful or their company is successful, what happens? First of all, they be the boss of that company. Along with that, do what you enjoy. Means whatever you want to enjoy, you can enjoy because you are the boss of that particular company. So along with that, third point is Third reward is work from anywhere. If you are the boss of any particular company, means you can work from anywhere, because there will a lot number of employees would be there in your company. Along with this, you have to give the commands and you have to set up a new idea. Along with this, you should think beyond that expectation. Along with this, fourth reward is having opportunity to be a creative. Means you would have the opportunity to create new ideas. You can come with the new ideas, and along with this, you can implement more and more goals. You would have the more goal. Second is fifth point is set up your own schedule. Means you can set your own schedule according to your wish, because you will be the owner of that particular organization. Next is contribute to the economic and help create jobs. This is a major I have to write it on the first point. See what happens. It gives a great contribution to the economy of the nation. Along with this, it creates jobs for the many peoples. Okay, these are the 5 rewards that employee get from the boss. Yes, this is 9th class. You have to be online. This is a live class on YouTube. Okay, next third question is explain 5 characteristics of an entrepreneur. Means you have to give the 5 characteristics of any entrepreneur. See, the first characteristic is acceptance of risk or failure. Means what happens? I hope my voice is clear to you. Let me check. Okay, next third question is explain 5 characteristics of an entrepreneur. Okay, let me check the voice. Okay, see, means first characteristic, starting any business involves a considerable amount of risk or failure. Means if you are setting any business, what it involves the risk, whether it may be the successful, whether your business may be fall. And the next characteristic is related to innovation. Means innovation means you can modify with the new ideas. If it means it involves the continuous search for few new ideas. Means this is a characteristic of entrepreneur. Means if you are setting any business, you would have the new idea. You will try to set a new idea in your organization to get more output. Third is creative and persistence. Please be there. Camera is on. Next, entrepreneurs always look for a new ways to solve old problems. Means जो businessman is always look for new ways to solve the old problem. Means they try to come with the new technologies in their business. The next is know the value of money. See what happens, an entrepreneur always know the value of the money. So what happens, to succeed any business, an employer must understand the value of money and cost of things. See, if you are setting up any business, what you are doing, you must have the idea to know the value of the money and how to understand the cost of things. You have to all these things, it comes in the value of money. Next is high achievement. Means your achievement should be the high. See, successful entrepreneurship always keep on eyes on a big picture. It means that they set up goals and achieve it. Once they achieve their goals, they start looking for a new challenges. Generally what happens, if the particular business is success, there would be the high achievement would be there. After the getting high achievement, their goal will be the more goal would be there with that employers. Along with that, they will start they would have the more challenges to get the new challenges for their growth. So this is the complete unit. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment box. I'm here ready to give your answer. Kanak, Tanishka, do you have any question? You can ask me. See, what you have to do, you should note in your notebook. If you find for it is useful, you should write in notebook. Comment box is open for you for 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, so asking the gross domestic product. GDP stands for gross domestic product. Anything else? Per capita income means the income of a person over a year. Any more question? I am waiting for your question. Okay. With this in, thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.